Assalamu alaikum, family. This is Ryan X coming to you live. Happy Friday to you. Hope that you had a blessed and wonderful, are having a blessed and wonderful day. Hope that you had a blessed and wonderful week as well. The end of the week is upon us, and I just hope that you all are doing good out there. Haven't been on here in about a little over a week. This new job, I haven't had time to do anything. I get off in the morning, I go like right to sleep. I run, take the dog out, feed him, and then I go to bed. And so when I wake up, it's like around this time. So I apologize for not being on here in over a week. I just been tired, just been dog tired. Got to try to take care of my family, which is our general order in the nation of Islam. We have general orders, and our most important general order is to maintain our household. Before we even maintain the mosque, we have to maintain our household. Those of you who know what I'm speaking of know this to be true. So, with that being said, hope you all had a blessed and wonderful day. Hope you had a blessed and wonderful week. And the likelihood that you're having one of those days or one of those weeks, I've had a trying uh, one of those days 3 days ago. An older sibling of mine said some stupid shit, but that's beside the point. If you have one of those days, one of those weeks, always remember this. Tough times don't last, tough people do. Keep your hope, trust, and faith in Allah God, and He will see you through. I could definitely bear witness to that. So last week, I believe it was last week, Shannon Sharpe got canned by ESPN. I saw this coming when those allegations from that OnlyFans model a few months back. I said, and he had to take a hiatus from his post on ESPN. I knew. I said, yeah, this is not going to end well for him at ESPN. I said they're gonna can him. They're gonna can him. And we've seen this happen before. So I saw it coming a few months back. So it wasn't a big surprise. So he still has Club Shay Shay, and he still has his podcast with Chad Ochocinco. Can't think of it right off the bat, but he still has that going for him. So Shannon Sharpe is not starving. So yep. Salute, brother Steph. Thank you for tuning in, brother. Thank you for rocking with me. Happy Friday to you as well. Yeah, he lost potential hundreds of millions of dollars. So generational. Yeah, he did, and I'm going to touch on that. Um, so not only did he lose millions from his gig at ESPN, but he also lost millions. He also had to give up millions. So this was a legal shakedown. Thank you. The podcast is called Nightcap. So him and Chad Ochocinco, he still got his podcast called Nightcap with Chad Ochocinco, formerly known as Chad Johnson of the Cincinnati Bengals. Salute to you, brother Will. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for rocking with me. So he fumbled millions on ESPN because we know ESPN is owned by the mouse, by Mickey Rat, not Mickey Mouse. I call him Mickey Rat. He owned by that rat, Disney. They control everything. So this wasn't a good look for him. Oh, a black man being accused of this? Oh, well, no, we can't have this. And they let him go. So, there it is. But I saw it coming months ago. I knew it. I said, this is not going to end well for him on ESPN. They're going to let him go. Even though he may be innocent, they're going to let him go. And this young lady, it was a legal shakedown. She got over $20 million. I don't think y'all heard what I just said. She got over $20 million of this man's money. Hush money. Settlement money. She good. She don't have to work a day in her life. ever, ever. And all she did, like Brother Steph alluded to, she gave up the cookies. That's all she did. She gave up the nookie, gave it up, and like a fool, he folded. He folded. Generational wealth. This young lady is what 21, 22 years old. She's set for life. She could call her own shots. She's the most emboldened white woman, young white woman in America. As if we need another one of them. I mean, honestly, do we need another one of them? So she's good. And all she did was legally fleece this Negro. Fleeced him out of over $20 million. Before I go any further, hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, hit the subscribe button so you get notifications whenever I do videos on here. She fleeced him legally. A shakedown. And Shannon Sharpe said it from the get-go. He said, "This is a shakedown. This is a shakedown. I didn't. She's besmirching my character, and this is a shakedown." Well, guess what? She shook you down. She shook and rattled you and all which way. But Monique warned Shannon Sharpe about this. She warned him about it over a year ago. Cat Williams. They just shook him down. They warned him about it. They warned him. But when in one ear, out the other. They may as well have been talking to a chair. They may as well have been talking to a chair. Both Cat Williams and Monique. Because bro didn't listen. What is it with the white woman and the black male athlete? What is it? Do they got gold between their legs? And forgive me for sounding brash, but do they got gold between their legs? It's like these Negroes are hypnotized. White woman, can't you see? Sometimes you just hypnotize me. I'm like, God damn. It's like they're in a trance. They become zombies. They can't think right. It's like they are just entranced with this, with the goodies from the white woman. Do they got gold between their legs? No, you done gave this skunk, this cave skunk, over $20 million of your hard-earned money. She fleeced you. She don't have nothing to do with you. She could call her shots now. The world is her oyster, so to speak. But on your podcast, Nightcap, with Chad Ochocinco, you said out of your mouth, Shannon Sharpe, that your daughter has a $30,000 budget for her wedding. That's what you told Chad Ochocinco on Nightcap. My daughter has a $30,000 budget. That's it, $30,000. Ochocinco, $30,000. $30,000. I ain't playing. They better get the red cup, the red solo cup. You better get some catfish and some spaghetti. Shoot. Them tablecloths, them plastic, them white tablecloths that tear, they better $30,000. Ochocinco, $30,000. That's what he said. I don't know if my Shannon Sharpe impression is spot on, but it's the best I could do. $30,000. That's all. I ain't playing. I ain't Ochocinco. You think I'm playing? I ain't playing. Man, get out of here. Your daughter, a black woman, $30,000 budget for her wedding, which is like the most significant moment in one's life is getting married. But you get this cave skunk over $20 million, and all she did was just lay down on her back, put on her knee pads, and blessed you. I don't know what it is with these Negroes and these white women. I just don't know. I don't know. Thinking what with the wrong head has always brought men down. If that were the Titanic, it would have been brought down with just a few centimeters, if you know what I'm saying. Right, right. Thinking with your private head always end up. Yup, my father used to always say that. Snow bunny, jungle bunny, sweet and sour shrimp, luau pork. It doesn't matter. This is a different breed of women. They're off for the bread. Unfortunately, a lot of them are. I have a feeling that someone really high up there, like Shannon Sharpe, getting a $100 million podcast deal, and that Zuniga was sipped on him. She could even be an agent. Yeah, I remember you saying that. It's possible. It's quite possible. They showed that she wasn't interested in him when they met at the gym, and that he was stalking her and gave in, and that she gave in. Well, she saw dollar signs. She probably wasn't interested in him, but I'm sure she Googled him. Oh, he's a Hall of Famer. He's won 3 Super Bowls, two with the Denver Broncos and one with the Baltimore Ravens. Oh, he ain't all that cute. He don't sound. He can't. He don't. His vocabulary isn't all that great. Oh, but for a 50-something-year-old man, he works out, and he is a former, and he's an NFL Hall of Famer. Let me come up. Let me get that come up, and there you have it. Let me see these earlier comments. Rumors that she may get in movies where she get into real estate and be worth. Wow, won't be surprised. Can you imagine if Hugh Hefner was still alive? Oh boy, Dean Martin, even Frank Sinatra would be in trouble. Oh yeah, they would be. Oh, the Me Too movement would come after them. They would come after them. I'm surprised they ain't coming after them in the grave. Shit, the Me Too movement came after Michael Jackson. You remember that hit piece they did about Neverland Ranch? I'm surprised they haven't done that to Hugh Hefner, Dean Martin, or Frank Sinatra. But when you white, you're right. Greenberg said Martin Luther King, yup, and he's still at ESPN, yup. ESPN's coming with their own FTZ service. If Sharpe didn't screw up, ESPN would have gave him his own show. Possibly, yup. Zuniga is a Spanish surname. She's a white Latina, but you notice they label her just white when it's convenient. Well, a lot of Latinos on the census, they claim to be white. They do. This is when I was taking a sociology class. We discussed this. When Latinos come to the U.S., whether it be legally or illegally, that's another discussion for another day. They check the Caucasian box. They do. It's a fact. This is why they said the white race will never really die, even though they're not producing at the rate that black people and Latino people are, or even Asian people. But they check white, and so there it is. This is why the numbers of Caucasian people is higher than it is of black people or even Asians because they check white. Yep. But this Negro fumbled a bag being stupid. Um, it's just sad, man. I don't. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan taught us when you see men fall, learn. Don't laugh, learn. And that's always stuck with me. Always has stuck with me. When you see men fall, whether they be white or black, don't laugh, learn. Because when you laugh, you're opening up a hole for your own downfall. So, young black athletes out there, young black athletes, beware, beware, and be aware. Be smart. Don't think with this head that's down here between your legs. Think with this one. And listen to the elders, the ones that's around, and the ones that are wise and around. They don't have to be in their 70s and 80s or 90s. Someone like in their 40s, their 50s, their 60s even. Listen to them. Try to pick their brain, particularly those who are married, who are responsible, financially responsible, are head of their households. Listen to them. They could be in your church, in the church, the mosque, the synagogue, what so have you. Listen to them. So just don't laugh, learn. Learn. Yeah, Stephen A. Smith was making fun of Stephen A. Smith is he's a clown. It was all fun and games when they was on TV together. They were homies. But now that Shannon made this mistake, he want to sit up here and crack jokes on the brother? Really? That's what we doing now? Stephen A. Smith is a tool. He's a minstrel show. He's a circus monkey. Well, a Disney monkey. They Stephen A., raise your right arm. Stephen A., raise your left arm. Stephen A., wiggle your head, bob your head. That's what Stephen A. Smith is. He's a tool. He may as well be a Disney character because he is a character. And being that ESPN is owned by Disney, there you have it. He's a Disney character. He's like Goofy, Pluto, Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse, Pinocchio. He's more like Pinocchio. Stephen A. Smith is a Disney character. I'm surprised he don't have his own ride at Disney World or Disneyland. So Travis, wait a minute, what? Travis Hunter may be suspended because his wife is already saying he abusing her, but people they just got married. Young brother just got married. He's been married for 2 months, and his Latina girlfriend was sleeping. Wow, wow. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. These brothers have got to choose wisely. They have got to choose wisely. Take your time and get married. Don't rush out there. Marriage is not something that you want to rush into. I didn't get married until I was 41 years old. Marriage is not you can never be a we know in life things happen, and you for marriage you can never be a 1,000% sure, but you can be sure more than you could be in doubt. And you have got to study this person, see what they are about, look at their history, find out their history, meet their family history, their friends. What are their likes and dislikes? What makes them tick? What makes them happy? Do they really love you? If the chips are down, will they have your back? I mean, seriously, it's just sad to see our young black males make uh, these rash, dumb decisions, and they get taken to the cleaners. Look at Michael Strahan. Yeah, he was married, but goddamn, what was his wife getting a month in child support? $80,000 or something, an insane amount of that, of somewhere around there. A month, just crazy. Brothers who have got to choose wisely. You guys work hard and train to play a sport, whether it be football or basketball. You work hard and you marry someone of a different complexion, and when it goes south, then they create a generational wealth for their people off of you. They create a generational wealth for their people off of your hard work. And you are here looking like Boo Boo the Fool. Am I right or am I absolutely right? So choose wisely. Learn from Shannon Sharpe. Learn from Michael Strahan. Learn. Travis Hunter. God damn, that's sad. The brother just got married. He didn't even play. He didn't even play the game. Oh, just learn. Don't laugh. Learn. And Stephen A. Smith better be careful. Stephen A. Smith better be careful. Because it's all fun and games now. ESPN loving you until they're not. And when you fall, brother, you're going to fall. So be careful, Stephen A. Smith. Be careful. And brothers, young black athletes, be careful. Take care of your loved ones, your mother. I wish there was a daddy. And this speaks to the black household. The daddy is not in the house. A lot of these young black male athletes, they don't see mommy and daddy together. They don't see a strong black father. They don't have that example of a strong black man in the household. Boy, don't you do that. Boy, don't think with this head, think with this one. Boy, make the right decisions. They don't have a daddy to kick them in the ass when they screwing up. They don't have that. A tough disciplinarian. A lot of these young boys don't have that. And the black fathers that are in the household, like a Patrick Mahomes' father, they married to a white woman. Um, what's the LeVar Ball married to a white woman. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver from the Detroit Lions, married to a white woman. So it's just sad. They don't see a strong black family together, a strong black dynamic. We know Magic Johnson has done some crazy things in his life. But one thing I can say, Magic Johnson's parents stayed together. He had a black father and a black mother that taught him discipline. Chris Webber is another one. And I knew that, and I saw that personally because I knew Chris Webber's parents. They're still alive. I know his parents personally. Haven't spoken to them in over 30 years. But I know Chris Webber's, Mr. Webber and Mrs. Webber. Great, great family. Great family. Michael Jordan. Even though Mike did his thing, but I mean, come on. For the most, Mr. Jordan and Mrs. Jordan. Kobe Bryant had two parents in the household, had a two-parent household, black father and black mother. Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Chris Webber. So we just got to be careful, y'all. It's just sad state of affairs. But young brothers, protect your nuts and protect your wealth. It behooves you. We need more young black men protecting their wealth, creating generational wealth for our community. Not for their community, for our community. So choose wisely. Choose wisely. I can't tell them who to date, who to marry, All I can say is choose wisely. Who they choose to marry and date, stick their you know what in, that's their choice. But just choose wisely, young brothers. Choose wisely. Because look at Shannon Sharpe. That could be you. Look at what happened with Michael Strahan. That could be you. That's all I'm saying. Hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, hit the subscribe button so you get notifications whenever I do videos on here. Drop your comments below, let me know what you think. I would love to see your comments. Share this video, share it. Let's flood the algorithm with it. Let's have the conversation because this is a conversation that needs to be had. It needs to be. It needs to be out there. And I know that there are going to be some who disagree with me. Oh man, you tripping. Love is love. Yeah, and lust is lust. And greed is greed. So say what you will. With that being said, I know we're going to not agree on this, and I'm cool with that. All I ask is let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. In our disagreements, let's use logic, common sense, facts, and respect, not emotion and disrespect. Gotta get you nowhere. Share this video, share it, support my YouTube channel, my future projects. Hopefully, which I'll be able to do. I've just been working so much, I'm tired. So, but support my YouTube channel here, my future projects. I thank y'all for supporting me, showing me the love, and I don't take it for granted. And please continue to rock with your brother. I appreciate y'all. It doesn't go unnoticed. Brothers and sisters, y'all be safe out here. Beware and be aware. Satan comes to kill, steal, and destroy now more than ever before. So whether you're going to work, coming home from work, the children will be going back to school out here on Monday. This is the last day of their summer vacation. They go back to school next week. Some parts of the country, children are still on vacation. Whether you're on vacation with your children, running errands, or just around the house doing nothing. Still, be safe, beware, and be aware. Because we see now that Satan comes to kill, steal, and destroy now more than ever before. I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed rest of your day. I will talk to you soon, inshallah. I'm out. Assalamu alaikum.